Breaking news, Tyus Jones has just officially signed with the Phoenix Suns. Now, the deal is 1 year for $3.1 million. That is a veteran minimum. But I heard also that the Atlanta Hawks were a potential suitor for Tyus Jones. And if everything fell through with the Phoenix Suns, he may be headed to Atlanta to play for the Atlanta Hawks. And in this video, I'm going to break this down, why I think the Atlanta Hawks could have had a really good player, and also what this means for their front office, for their organization going forward, and why I'm a little bit more confident in what the Atlanta Hawks are doing going forward. Now, for those who don't know, Tyus Jones recently played for the Washington Wizards and had a really good role there. He averaged 11 points. He was up from assists, and he was a very good point guard slash backup point guard slash starting point guard who really helped that team do whatever they can do, win games. Whatever games they won, a lot of it was due to Tyus Jones. Now, I came on here a couple of times and said the Atlanta Hawks need to find a way to sign Tyus Jones. Not only does he give them depth from a point guard position, but he also is a scorer, but can play off ball when they want to bring in Kobe Buffkin. So I was a big fan of bringing in Tyus Jones, and I really wish they would have done that. Now, the report comes out that he signs with the Phoenix Suns, but I'm also hearing that the Atlanta Hawks could be the second or third team that Tyus Jones was truly interested in. And the difference was the Atlanta Hawks were actually willing to give more money than the Phoenix Suns were willing to give him. But Tyus Jones wanted to go to a role where he could be the starter. And with Atlanta, we know we have Trae Young, and Tyus Jones would have simply not been the starter. And I think that's what it came down to ultimately. Tyus Jones wanted to go somewhere where he can play a lot of minutes and then help himself for a future contract. With Atlanta, he would have had more money year over year, but he would have been the backup player. Now, what this means for the Atlanta Hawks going forward, number one, it gives me a little bit more faith because they're evaluating talent and they're finding the players that fit their system best. If there's one player that the Atlanta Hawks needed, or a couple players that the Atlanta Hawks needed, they needed a backup point guard who can score, but also who can facilitate when Trae Young's off the floor. And I think Tyus Jones was that guy. Number two, they were willing to get somewhat aggressive for whatever they need to get. Like I said, they needed that player, and they were willing to pay more than Phoenix. It just lets you know that if they want players, they know how to zero in on them, and they know how to target specific players. And the third reason why I'm kind of excited about the front office is that this means that they're truly not done. They're finding players who they feel that can improve their roster, and I would not be worried for them to pull the trigger on players who they really think will work for the Atlanta Hawks. Now, like I said, I knew Tyus Jones, and I felt that he would be a great addition. And for Landry Fields and the front office to say, hey, we agree with that, it means a lot. And honestly, I think that the Atlanta Hawks are in a better position going forward by making these moves, signing the right players for their team, and building the franchise from the bottom up. Now, if you disagree or agree with me, let me know in the comments down below. And if you think Tyus Jones is a pretty good player, let me know down in the comments down below. But I will say this move lets me know as well that the Atlanta Hawks are not done. They know they have to make some changes to the roster. They know what they need to bring in, and they were willing to do so, but they just got outbid, not from a price perspective, but from a positional perspective. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.